Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is why Chelsea want Caoimhin Kelleher as Liverpool face up to looming transfer reality. Liverpool value Caoimhin Kelleher at between 30 plumbers and 40 maulers, but may have to accept much less because he will only have a year left on his deal this summer. Caoimhin Kelleher could be one of the best bargain buys this summer when he finally leaves Liverpool. Liverpool value Kelleher at between £30 million and the £40 million and the Republic of Ireland. No one has made 64 senior appearances for the Reds. Kelleher has made 17 this season because of injuries to Alisson, including in the back-to-back wins over Real Madrid and Manchester City, keeping 8 clean sheets. He will enter the final year of his Anfield deal in July, deflating Liverpool's valuation. They will see his value plummet if they do not let him leave. And Georgian no one, Georgi Mamardashvili, will arrive from Valencia in the summer to replace him as Alisson's understudy. The Reds may have to reduce their asking price to $20 million to facilitate a deal, and Kelleher would be free to leave on a lucrative Bosman in July 2026. Liverpool knocked back bids from Nottingham Forest in January 2024 and last summer, much to Kelleher's frustration, because they needed him to continue as Alisson's understudy, with Mamardashvili remaining on loan at Valencia. Kelleher will have no shortage of offers, and Chelsea, Newcastle and Bournemouth are leading the chase as they seek new no-ones. Chelsea are having a nightmare with Robert Sanchez, and Enzo Maresca dropped him after his clangor at Manchester City in January, which was his 5th error leading to a goal this season. Sanchez has dropped most clangors with Arajanet Muric, and Maresca knows he will not make Chelsea a force again with him in goal. Maresca has turned to Philip Jorgensen, but Kelleher would give him the long-term stability between the sticks he craves. Kelleher has made very few mistakes, and his error at Newcastle stands out because it is his only faux pas this season. He rarely lets Liverpool down, and he has delivered in the big games for the Reds. Newcastle are also in the hunt for a new goalkeeper, and Nick Pope's time as their no-one could end this summer. Martin Dubravka is not the answer at 36, and Newcastle like Burnley's James Trafford. But Burnley will demand in excess of £35 million for the former England under-21 after making the Cumbrian their all-time record buy in a $19 million deal from Manchester City in 2023. Kelleher would be a more affordable option and the perfect age for a goalkeeper at 26. Bournemouth will also be in the market for a goalkeeper this summer, and Andoni Iraoli has had Kepa on loan from Chelsea this season. Kelleher is a winner, and he already boasts an FA Cup winners' medal and 2 Carabao Cup successes. The Corkonian is set to add to that this season with a potential Premier League and 3rd Carabao Cup win. He will be a man in demand this summer when Liverpool finally allow him to move on and fulfill his ambition of becoming a Premier League no-one. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss, subscribe for more Liverpool FC transfer news. Our second news is ex-Liverpool star Jason McAteer breaks down after brave suicide admission. Former Liverpool midfielder Jason McAteer opened up on his struggles with depression and discussed the moment he considered suicide following the end of his career as a professional. Jason McAteer struggled to hold back tears as he divulged his mental health struggles after retiring from football. The former Liverpool and Sunderland midfielder, who retired in 2007 after a spell with Tranmere Rovers, discussed the difficulties he suffered following the end of his career. McAteer struggled with depression and suicidal thoughts as he attempted to adjust to a life not centered around playing football. The 53-year-old broke down as he detailed how he once considered intentionally crashing his car while on his way to pick up his son. McAteer made clear he still misses taking to the pitch. The former Republic of Ireland international sat down with ex-Manchester United and Arsenal defender Michael Silvestre for beIN Sports' Tales, Tears and Trophies podcast, in an emotional conversation. McAteer opened up on struggled filling the time following his professional career. "I just had no purpose, mate. It was no structure," he said. "The TV stuff, I wasn't working every day of the week. It would be like maybe one show a week or maybe 2 shows a week. It was very sporadic. Days and days and days with nothing to do, yeah. And I got to the tunnel. That tunnel between the Wirral and Liverpool. My child, who I was keeping this relationship with under difficult circumstances, lived on the other side of this tunnel. And I was driving through the tunnel, and it upsets me, because it takes me back to this moment, because I can feel it. And as you go out the daylight into the tunnel light, it's like this kind of light. I remember thinking to myself, I'm just going to swing the car here and just end it. That's how easy it is. And I was fighting myself not to do it. Fighting going, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And I'd be like, no, do it, no. And I'd be fighting the steering wheel, and I remember coming towards the end of the tunnel, and it was like the daylight was opening up. And I remember coming out the tunnel thinking, thank God, just thank God. And I went to get my little boy, because I always used to take him to the pictures. I took him to the pictures, and I drove home. I got to my mum's. My mum lived 10 minutes around the corner, and I knocked on a door, and I remember just saying, I can't do it anymore. That's it. That's it. And I was just at that point. Oh man, it was tough. Just like everything had gone. I don't half miss it. I miss everything about playing. I miss it. Yeah, I just miss it. Just like running. Just running out. Just running out. Just free on a footy pitch. No problems. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more Liverpool FC transfer news. Our last news is Champions League power rankings as Real Madrid and Liverpool eye European. Glory, Real Madrid, Liverpool and Barcelona are among the favourites to win the Champions League, with the last 16 beginning this week, as several heavyweight ties await. The Champions League last 16 is upon us, with the heavyweights back in action. For the first time ever, we had the knockout playoff phase, which meant some of the top sides sat back to see who would earn the right to play them. We had few casualties, Manchester City the biggest of those to go out, but the majority of the established names remain. Real Madrid are the team to beat. They continued their love affair with this competition to conquer Europe once again last season at Wembley and are now looking very impressive following a slow start. They are not without their rivals, however, as the likes of PSG, Liverpool, and Barcelona all back their own chances. This week, Real have one of the more challenging draws and will take on Atletico Madrid, who are very much in the fight for the La Liga title with them. The new format also means that some of the less glamorous names are into the last 16, which may not have been possible in the old format. The likes of Club Brugge and Lille will attempt to make the quarter-finals when they resume their European efforts this week. Mirror Football has ranked the chances of the sides remaining in the competition, with every team eyeing the final in Munich. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone.